I think the group here would love to know what would be the one piece of advice that you would give to them that they can implement next week.
All right, I'm going to go back to, and I would write this down now. Who are 10 of your most loyal customers? So just put them down. You know their names that have used you at least 3 or 4 times. So that have used you maybe even over. I'm going to say loyal customers that have used you over maybe a 5-year period, and see what names pop up, and personally contact them. Voice message followed up with an email, and it can be as simple as, "Hi, just checking in. How you doing? How's the team doing? What's up?" And you'll just be amazed. So that's what I would do that Monday.
I would do what Marilyn suggests. I would also, as Marilyn suggested, and a lot of speakers I know, myself included, are doing some free speeches that at one point you wouldn't have accepted. I would also role play how you talk to clients on the phone. And this I learned from Alan Weiss, who's my partner, brilliant speaker and consultant, how to really talk to clients and have them help you work out how much it's costing them not to use you. Now, this isn't so easy to do with a keynote speech. It is a lot easier to do with training or consulting. Because for me, working with sales presentation skills, it's easy. And if you're in the same genre. So the first question, you always want to know, how did they come to be calling you? So, or if they Googled, or if they did, were you referred to me, or am I the end of a Google search? Now, when I say they called me, they might have sent an email from my website, but then I initiate the call, so we have the conversation. And as long as I've been around, obviously since the dawn of time, yes. As well known as I might be in a little niche and have past satisfied clients and relationships, still I would say 90% I'm the end of some sort of Google search. And I say, well, what, and this is important, write this down, what just happened to make you Google sales presentations? Well, we just lost a sale we thought we were going to get. How much was it? $200,000. Oh, that must have hurt. Now, is that an average sale, a big sale, a little sale? What was an average sale? Well, how many sales presentations do you have to give to get that? Well, how many of you do this? What's your closing statistics? And this is a conversation I had for a gentleman a couple of weeks ago. And he'd first inquired 4 years ago. And I said, well, did you ever do anything? No. So I said, what's your closing rate? And with his sale, it was $1 million. 1 in every 2.5, basically. I said, that's incredible. Now, what would it be worth to you if we could get it to be 1 in 2 rather than 1 in 2.5? He said, oh, $3.5 million a year. Now, so you realize when they then say, well, this training sounds great, what would it cost? To say with an absolutely straight face, my fee is totally inconsequential based on the sales that you're losing. Now, when would you like to get started and how do you want to do it? Do you want to run out a program? Do you want to work with you? Should we work with a team? And I could not have done that 10 years ago. Oh, what's your fee? Well, it's this. No. Not only do you have to listen to your clients on what they want your help with, we have to listen to clients, which means we have to learn to shut up, which is not easy, and let them talk more, and they will talk themselves into the value.
To echo what you've heard about using the phone, work the phone, I know it's old technology, but come from a place of service. When you get them talking, you'll find many ways you can serve their needs. They may only know one topic you speak on or one subject area. They may not realize the many things you can do for them, from facilitating retreats to doing coaching sessions, to trainings and MC and those things. But also identify in advance what are the 3 or 5 biggest objections that they're going to have. Work out an answer for that in advance. Then you won't sound defensive, you won't sound argumentative. You'll take it in stride, you'll smile, you'll be confident, and you'll let them know, I understand if it's a price objection, but again, how can you afford not to? Or when you look at the value, and again, basic sales techniques, but don't look at it as a sales call. You're basically a trusted advisor looking in on your client, looking for ways to help them alleviate their pain.
You want to do something to move your career forward in this economy on Monday. Over the weekend, you've got to ask yourself 2 questions. So you might want to write these down. Number 1, who needs what I know right now? Who needs what I know right now? And number 2, what do they need from me? What do they need to know from me? And then go and figure out, where do these people hang out? What groups do they belong to? What association meetings do they go to? And go and speak to them. Whether it be for free, has been suggested already, or for fee, go and be of service to these folks, and it'll come back to you in more ways than you could ever possibly imagine.
I just was thinking of a whole other side of the coin, and that is, there's a danger in this kind of economy, and I fell into this about 10 years ago, I'd say too, is to think, if we're an expert in, say, our area, say, I'm an expert in conflict mediation resolution. So does that mean I'm an expert facilitator? No. Does that mean I'm an expert coach? No. So the whole other side is something I really think you can do Monday is, or identify right now, and you might write down, what area of expertise do you still need to work on and learn for yourself? Because I really feel it's so important. I learn something new every day from my clients and from my research and what I do, and I think this business takes a lot of hard work and self-learning. So we haven't really hit on that, but you can become an expert in a topic, but what I have found has really made me a lot of money and prospered my clients is I've become an expert in certain processes. But that takes a lot of work. It means if you don't have anything to do Monday, call me up and say, can I come shadow you? Can I come sit in on what you're doing? Find other experts, because we will share that. I have people shadowing me constantly, coming and saying, can I sit in and do this for you so I can watch you work? So, and then, practice by doing it for free. But this is a great time, I think, for us to really increase our expertise in both process as well as in content subject matter. And so what book are you going to read Monday? Who are you going to sit in on next week? I would write those down. Find the people in the room today and say, can I come and sit in on something you're going to do in the next 2 weeks? Because you have an area that I want to learn more. I want to learn from you because you have an expertise there.
A show of hands, how many members are experts in their field? Okay, if you have not submitted an article to our chapter's magazine, part of the way that you establish your expertise, not just with your colleagues, but with meeting planners and bureaus in the outside world, is to be published. This is a privilege of membership. Submit your article, get a byline. Scott Marcus does a beautiful job laying it out. We have an editorial team designed to help you look good in print, and Marilyn has done that. Michael and Patricia have done that. I've got a piece on customer service for speakers. Read that one. But folks, let's get you out there and let's showcase the expertise you already have.